The role of ministers is defined in law. If you read the Constitution here, our job, colleague, is to determine and formulate and implement the policy of government. That's our constitutional role. But in addition, we are accountable to the President for the administration of the ministry. That's the constitutional provision. Beyond the Constitution, there are acts which he has quoted, the mandate of a ministry to guarantee internal security. That one is given. What I'm going to talk about is what is not given in law. That makes a difference in running a ministry. Number one, friends, in a multi-party political system, this is NRM government. I want this to be understood. This government is NRM government. Consequently, NRM is the principal. The government is an agent. If you understand principal-agent relationship, if you understand agent-principal relationship, it's just like if you are an agent of Pepsi-Cola products. Yeah, you do what the principal wants you to do. So politically, this being NRM government, I want you to understand, this government is NRM government. You who are not members of NRM, you are agents of NRM. And it is even more profound. People elect us on a manifesto. But when we are elected, we give this manifesto to non-elected officials to implement. If you don't understand it, that's where the problem starts. We have a social contract with the electorate to implement this manifesto. But the people who implement this manifesto are you, the non-elected officers. It is a challenge. So between my colleague, you and I would want this manifesto to be implemented by these colleagues whom I'm introducing you to. It requires a delicate relationship. Sometimes it is not understood. Equally, which needs to be understood. As political leaders, we're not really expected to be technical. So when I go to government analytical laboratory, I'm not supposed to be a chemist. But what I'm expected to do is to make decisions based on analytical correctness. I want us to be understood. So I'm going to make a statement, colleague, where we have committed ourselves to establishing a crime-free country. For that to happen, you need technical competence. These people are very important. These people are so important. What we want to do can hardly be achieved if you don't have technical soundness of their support. So that is something which is not written in law, but it is very important. We are politicians, and our work is political, but for our decision to make a difference, we need to rely on technical analysis and soundness. And on this point, we need your support, friends. We need support. Why? Because Uganda is for all of us. Why? Once stability is established, it's not for politicians alone, it is for everybody. That's the point I wanted to mention. So as I welcome you, I have been welcomed before, and I want to say thank you very much, PS. I have been warmly welcomed. I have visited some of these institutions. I have seen their capacity. I have seen their challenge. this commitment we are saying, we promise Ugandans really to fight and fight, will not sleep. We would want Ugandans to feel that no one can commit a crime without being arrested. We want to build that capacity. And I want to assure you, colleagues who are here, we are going to support the technical capacity of this institution to such extent that every Ugandan, whoever he is, feels that we have a capacity where you dare not commit a crime because you will be caught. Yes, you will be caught. We want to emphasize technology. Look, I visited these institutions. I went to your Kamuntu Center, IGP.
Yes, sir.
I went to your analytical laboratory. I saw the forensic services that can be employed. I saw, if I can quote an example, today, anyone who wants to mess up anybody's daughter and you think you can get away with it, it can't happen. You'll be caught. The same reasoning. We want preventive, to prevent crime before it is committed by strengthening the investigative capacity of the machinery of government to such an extent. And science should make it possible. Look, if the Americans can, you have a drone and it can look for whoever it wants, why would we not have similar capacity to look for criminals, wherever they are? Like the canine dog can trace your footsteps and get you. We want that level of capacity. And countries like Uganda, for some of us maybe we are Ugandans, but we have traveled. Uganda is one of the exceptionally endowed countries in the world. And our travel in the past has been turbulence. 1966, you have a crisis, 1971, you have a coup, 1979, you have a war, 1985. This thing must end. And Ugandan must feel we have a democratic path. We can predict how Ugandans who have opted for democracy will choose their leaders without violence, without coups. Introducing you two, we have been colleagues. Juma is very well known. If you go to Gomba, he's a household name. He has supported vulnerable groups. Yeah, they speak. They speak very well of your contribution to Gomba. He's the vice chairman of NRM at the district level. He has been, in terms of diplomacy and trade, has been an excellent guy, highly educated. I can assure you the man I'm introducing, we are going to work together to make a difference in this ministry. We thank the President for his patience, because it has taken how many months? I have been here alone, so I'm so pleased you have come. Politically, I have been here alone, so I'm very pleased I have a colleague today. And we thank the President for his patience, for identifying someone who has been tried and tested, and he has a commitment to make a difference in this ministry. Collectively, friends, we are together. We are in the same boat. One, for us and you who have been given this responsibility, we want Ugandans and the President to feel that his appointment was not done in vain. We want to show him. We want to show the President and Ugandans that his appointment of a team with this ministry was not done in an error. It was done after careful consideration of the commitment we have.